Hello, welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator video. I'm Roadkill, and today we are going to be flying the Caribou from Glacier Park International to Ryan's Field to where were we landing? I don't know, some weird crazy bush airstrip not too far away, but it's about a 32-minute flight, so we're going to be taking off from Glacier Park and seeing if we can hit some bush strips along the way in this big beast of an airplane. So buckle up and let's get to flying. But before we do, hit that like and subscribe button. Also the notification bell so that you can keep up to date on all my latest videos. Leave a comment down below on where you like to fly and why. I would love to hear from you. With that all out of the way, let's get to flying. Alright, we're here in the Caribou, and I'm going to try to start this thing up cold and dark. If you don't want to watch me flip switches or try to figure out how to flip the switches, feel free to skip ahead in the timeline down below. Last time I tried this, I couldn't get it started, and you know why? It's because I didn't have my magnetos flipped on. So that is why I couldn't start it last time. So we're going to get the throttle up here. And get this out of the way so I can flip some switches here. Gotta flip on the inverter here so that I can maintain power throughout the flight. If you don't flip those two switches, you lose power. Just for those of you that haven't figured that out yet or don't know about that, that's why. If you lose power in mid-flight, you don't have those two switches turned on. So it looks like we're going to do the right engine first. Come on. Alright, you got the right engine up and running. Let's get the left engine going now. And there we go. Magnetos do wonders, don't they? Alright. So we're going to fly over that way somewhere to a couple bush landing strips, and I've never done it before. I think I've landed at one of them maybe, but the other one I haven't. So this will be a new thing for me. So we're going to get the landing lights up, taxi lights on, and we're going to start rolling out here. Here we are at Glacier International Jet Center. We're just going to pull on out here. We're going to fly out that way, so I'm going to taxi on down to runway 2, past the main airport here, and the fire station. Looks like we have a couple airlines in here getting loaded up or getting ready to get loaded up. Looks like they're getting the luggage all put into that one, so that one's going to be taking off here shortly. Go down here, taxi on to the left here. Make our way to our bush landing strips. I wish I remembered the name of that last one. It was like Bear City or something country sounding. So that's where we're headed. That's our destination, but first we're gonna stop by a landing strip. So we're gonna do a 3-tier flight here. Beautiful day here in Kalispell. Sun is shining. Got some clouds in the sky. for the most part, it's just beautiful, beautiful weather. And I am digging it. I'm going to go down to the end of the runway here. And pull on out. Nobody's landing, nobody's taking off, so we are good to go. Little to zero wind here. I like it. I like little wind. Little wind is my friend. All right, let's get this baby in the air. Give her some flaps. Not that we need it, but I'm gonna. Seems to help out in this aircraft. And we'll be off and running here shortly if I keep an eye on the runway. A little trim to raise it off the tarmac, and we are good and going. Gear up. All right, we are making our way. I am going to turn towards our destination. Continue climbing. I'm going to throw our props down a little bit. That's a little too close to the red for my comfort. And let's get these lights off here. Our mixture down to half. There we go. And this one here. And I'm turning away from where I want to go. That's okay. We have all day. And we'll see where our landing strip is here, our midway landing strip. All right. Yeah, I think I've landed at this one before. In fact, I think I landed at this one when I was doing a let's take a look with this aircraft, so I know we can land here. It's the turning around and taking off part that has me worried a bit. In fact, we'll get down a little lower here so that we're not so high. I remember right, it's right on the side of the mountain here, off past this. If you see that little mountain to the left, it's right to the right of that at the base of those mountains there, if I remember correctly. So get down here and see what kind of approach we have. If I remember right, you have to hug the mountain. It's kind of sketchy. There's Great Northern Mountain there to the right, and Hungry Horse Reservoir, as well as what that water is over there. And Lake McDonald going up into Glacier Park's over there to the left. I'm going to drop our airspeed here. And we're going to get some full mixture going. Landing lights. Come on, landing lights. And some flaps just to slow us down. I think I have to get up over this ridge, and it's right on the other side of the ridge. I believe. That might be it right there. I think that might be it. Let's see if I can do this. This is such a sketchy approach right here. Oh, this is sketchy. Gear going down. This is so fun. Sketchy but fun. I'm going to give her some more flaps. And then a whole bunch of flaps once we get closer to the ground. Full flaps. Come on, let's go. She's floating. Cutting power. Come on. There we go. Alright, we made it to our first destination. Alright, that was a lot of fun. That's such a cool thing to do there. We're going to turn around here. If I can without crashing. You hit your wings on any of these trees and it's a crash, so we're going to go pick up our passengers that need a ride to a remote location, which I forgot the name of. So we're going to pick them up here. Turn around and then fly off if all goes to plan. Alright, you can't see them, but they're all waiting there to load up. So we're going to load them up and let them in the plane. So I won't do that. I was going to open up, I need to program a button to open up the cargo bay, but we're going to let them in here and then we're turning around. Okay, they're all loaded. They're quick. All of them are super quick, so we're going to turn around here and take off from this direction so we don't have to contend with that mountain. Get as much runway as we can. Alright, here we are. We got to turn around here. I really don't want to give up much runway here, so I'm going to try to make a really nice turn here to where I'm not losing ground without clipping my wings. That is the plan. Just need to get on the hill here so it'll pull us down. Alright. We're going to let the engines do their work. I'm going to prop back a bit, bring our throttle up so we have nice power. I'm going to go to 20 flaps and off we go. Maybe I should have taken off the other way. This mountain here is far more formidable than the one I just landed by. Here goes nothing. Oh crap, this is so sketchy. Gear up. Oh crap. Are we gonna make it? Super sketchy. Alright, we are climbing, so we're good so far, as long as we don't stall out. Woo! Yeah, that was something else. Alright, leveling off the flaps here and just getting some airspeed. And we'll go to half mixture. Drop our props down a little bit here. Start heading towards our destination. Destination unknown, because I forgot the name. See if we can get up over these mountains here. Alright, this is going to be a test. So we have to climb up over this here. So I guess it's best to get our altitude before we get too close to where we are headed. We are kind of dropping airspeed, so I'm going to level it off a little bit. I'm kind of nervous about this one. This could turn out bad. This could very well turn out bad. I'm really keeping an eye on my airspeed here. As long as it doesn't drop. This is threading the needle here. Threading the needle. Just making little minute adjustments to my trim to get up over this, and hoping not to bleed off too much airspeed here. And it's very, very close. Very, 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 very close. Oh, that's a butt clincher there. That was a butt clincher. Whew. Alright, I can breathe now. That is how you do that. And now we fly this way to an unknown airstrip down below. Over beautiful Montana. We're flying high in the sky. And let's get our GPS repositioned here. looks like it's down at the end of this valley, so we could probably drop altitude and fly lower. Yeah, it's right at the end of this river here. So that is where we're headed. Realized I didn't turn off my landing lights, but you know, we are probably going to need them here in the next few minutes, so I'm just going to keep them on because I'm a rebel like that. This is making me want to go outside just because look at the weather we are having here, and it's usually 6 months of winter, and I'm in here flying an airplane wishing I was outside. So I think after this flight I'm going to go outside and enjoy the weather. Man, I hope I didn't drop too low because this looks like an incline, a slow incline, so I'm going to get higher just to be safe. Give myself some cushion between the ground and the airplane. This could be Canada. Might be flying into Canada. Alright. Looks like we've got to make it over these mountains up here. We do. Man, now I wish I would have kept my air or my altitude. I think I should be good though. Looks like some fire. Somebody burnt fields down there. Alright, I better keep an eye on the horizon here. Definitely don't want to crash here because this is grizzly territory. What do we have on the other side here? Wow, that's beautiful. This is awesome. I've never done this before. I live here and I've never seen this. This is amazing. This is definitely Canada. Alright, well, I'm going to have to do some more bush flights in this aircraft. This is a lot of fun. That last landing was very intense. And just the sights here are beautiful, so I'm going to be doing more of these bush flights, I think. And just kind of scanning around to see if I can see where the runway is. Being that it's a bush runway, it's sometimes a little harder to spot those. because there's no lights, no pavement, just a grass strip that you gotta find in the middle of greenery everywhere. It's like a dirt road down below, no pavement. That's definitely a dirt road. We're in remote area here. All right, we are coming upon the runway, it seems. Getting pretty close to it. It should be off to our left center, I think, if I'm reading the map right. Definitely have little cabins here and there, homesteads and whatnot as we get closer to our destination. I'm wondering if there's maybe a small town up here. There's got to be somewhere where they get groceries, right? Or do they just hunt, live off the land, or do they drive to Kalispell? That's a long haul for groceries. Alright, where's our landing strip? Or maybe they get it flown in. Okay, it should be right up here. I wonder if that's it right there. That might be it right there. Man, it's beautiful up here. Thinking that's it right there. It's either that or whatever's to the left of the river up there. Just trying to see what I'm looking at here. I think that might be it right there, closer to the river. That's just a hill there, and then right here is our runway. Which is definitely just a field. That's insane. I'm gonna have to land in a field here. Right there. There's our runway. Okay, well, we can do this, right? We're gonna land in that field down there, and it's gonna go okay. It's gonna be fine. Alright, here goes nothing. It's a nice little lake up there. Bet you there's some good fishing in that. Just going to give us a little room here so I can make my approach, kind of plan it out as we go. Give myself enough room to do it. Making our turn. Just kind of seeing where I need to be. I love the view out of this airplane. You can see everything. So I'm going to give us some flaps. I'm going to go 25. Might need a little more to land on this. It's a very, very short runway. Gear down. Here goes nothing. Now this is bush flying here. This is total bush flying. Cutting power. Man, I don't know about this one. These trees could be the end of us. It's gonna be a very, very, very short stop here. And I gotta do it just right, just to clear these trees. Oh, jeez. Oh, here goes nothing. Alright, full flaps, 0 power, and we gotta hit the ground. Braking it, braking it. Oh my gosh. Whew. We did it. We made it here, and it is a runway, because look at those that little airplane there. One airplane and one gentleman here standing in the middle of the field tempting the grizzlies. The grizzlies are sitting in the trees thinking, oh, that looks like a good snack. Looks like a really good snack sitting out there all by himself. Wonder if he had bacon for breakfast. I hope he had bacon for breakfast. I like bacon stuffed humans. They're delicious. Alright, we're here. We made it. And that was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out and doing this bush flight with me in this big beast of a thing. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And look at the view here. Look at those mountains. Awesome. Anyways, I hope you all have a great week or weekend, whatever you have ahead of you. Stay safe and Godspeed.